Okay, so we're gonna have to do a voiceover right here. I lost the audio for this section of clips. I don't know what happened, but some kind of way it's gone. So I'm gonna try to remember everything that I said. I know right here I'm using a glazing putty just to fill in all of the little pinholes and scratches. This is, I think, Pro Glaze. I'll put a picture up so you guys can see it. But it works great. It's easy to spread. It spreads easy. It's thin, so it actually fills in those scratches and those little fine pinholes. It fills all those in. And it also, since it's a two-part system with a hardener, it gets hard just like regular filler. The only thing is, do not use as much hardener as the instructions tell you. This stuff gets hard really quickly. So I would use less hardener than what they recommend. That's the only caveat to this thing. Other than that, it works great. I am going to cut out some of that sanding because you guys have already seen me do that a bunch already. And also the board that I'm using to mix the putty, I'm going to be replacing that with this right here. I'm going to put on screen. I think it's like 15 bucks on Amazon. Okay, right here I'm just showing you where the RAM symbol was, that RAM 1500 symbol was. I had to take those letters off because as I was putting the putty in to fill in that body line, putty got in between those numbers and it was just a pain to get out. So the easiest thing was to just remove it. But once I did that, I noticed there was a huge dent right underneath that symbol. The fender is not dented, and the door to the left of that symbol wasn't dented at all. It was just directly underneath that symbol. So I'm guessing somebody hit my truck on that side and I just didn't notice it, or something happened that I didn't notice until I took that symbol off. And so I ended up having to fill that section with some filler as well. So this right here is the passenger side of the bed. And again, I'm gonna have to apologize. I lost some footage. I lost the footage of me priming this section and putting the first coat of paint on here. This is me putting the second coat right here. I'm just making sure it was dry enough to apply the second coat. Um, I know I'm kind of close again because it is kind of a hot day outside, and I'm worried that it's gonna dry or start drying before it hits that panel. So I'm kind of closer than I should be. Let's say if I was actually in a paint booth, I could actually be back far enough like I'm supposed to be. But since it's so hot outside and I'm outside, I'm actually closer onto the panel than I should be. I know I should be further back, but that's why I'm doing it. It did turn out okay. It did turn out good on that panel.